Welcome to Doane Campus Television, gaining your trust one story at a time. Andrew McCabe has been fired, a crack was found before the Florida bridge collapsed, and Trump's attorney is calling for a shutdown. I'm Trey Perry.
And I'm Jared Foote. Here's tonight's lead stories. Former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe was fired this last Friday by Attorney General Jeff Sessions. McCabe's dismissal came just 2 days before he planned on retiring on his 50th birthday. According to CBS News, McCabe, who led the FBI for a period of time after the dismissal of then FBI Director James Comey, said that his firing is part of the Trump administration's war on the FBI. McCabe's dismissal happened just before the release of an Inspector General's report, which was expected to show that McCabe shared information with the media about the FBI's investigation into the Clinton Foundation. Sessions said in a statement that McCabe lacked candor, including under oath, on multiple occasions, and that all FBI employees know that lacking candor is under oath results in dismissal. McCabe rebutted by saying that he was being targeted because of the actions he took and the events he witnessed after the firing of Comey. He also expressed his opinion that this was just another attempt by the Trump administration to undermine Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russian collusion investigation.
The collapse of a pedestrian bridge at Florida International University on Thursday resulted in the deaths of at least 6 people. However, questions of whether the casualties could have been prevented have been raised after reports of a crack in the bridge surfaced after the collapse. According to the New York Times, the engineering company for the bridge, Fig Bridge Engineers, met with the construction manager just hours before the collapse to discuss the crack in the structure. After delivering a technical presentation on the crack, Fig concluded that it would not cause any safety or structural integrity concerns with the bridge. The meeting was held 2 days after Fig's lead engineer on the project left a voicemail at the transportation department about cracking that was observed on the north end of the bridge. Whether the crack was the cause of the collapse has yet to be determined.
After the firing of former Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, President Trump's lawyer has called for the immediate shutdown of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russian meddling investigation. According to the Washington Post, attorney John Dowd said in a statement that the Russian probe was flawed early in the investigation and was corrupted by political bias. Dowd clarified that he was speaking for himself and not on Trump's behalf. However, on Saturday, Dowd told the Daily Beast that he was speaking on the president's behalf and his capacity as the president's attorney. President Trump has not backed Dowd's call for the investigation to end, but did reiterate in a tweet on Saturday that there was no collusion between Russia and his campaign and described leaking, lying, and corruption in federal law enforcement agencies. That's all for the national news. Morgan, what's this week's forecast?
Welcome back, Doane students. I hope you're able to get out somewhere warm for this past spring break. As you can tell, these chilly temps are still going to stick around later into the week, and hopefully by Friday we will see those temps raise back up into 70 like they're supposed to. But for any other rain showers, we did see plenty of rain yesterday, and we are going to see a possible evening rain shower Monday, Friday, and even on Sunday. But as the week is not the greatest for your warm spring temperatures, we are going to see those temps, like I said, warm up. But for Monday, we're going to be breezy with periods of rain at a high of 40 and a low of 33. Tuesday is mostly cloudy with a high of 49 and a low of 29. Wednesday is going to be milder with some sun and clouds at a high of 59 and a low of 38. Thursday is mild with partial sunshine at a high of 67 and clouds breaking up in the evening with a low of 47. Friday is mild with considerable cloudiness, a passing shower in the afternoon with a high of 70 and a low of 37. And your weekend is looking alright, as we're going to have a high on Saturday of 66 and a high of 59, like I said, with a partial possible rain shower. And for any outdoor wear, I would recommend keeping a light rain jacket and even an umbrella nearby, because if the rain is going to be anything like it was last night, you're definitely going to want it. This is your weekly forecast. I'm Morgan Pazik with DCTV. Back to you.
Thank you, Morgan. The famous heavy metal band Metallica will be making a trip to Lincoln's Pinnacle Bank Arena on September 6th. The concert will be part of the band's World Wired Tour, which will consist of the band visiting venues that they haven't been to for decades. This will be especially true for the city of Lincoln, as Metallica has played in Omaha before, but never the capital city. The tour begins on September 2nd with the band's opening show in Madison, Wisconsin. Tom Lorenz, SMG Lincoln general manager, said that Metallica's visit will be a big nod to Lincoln and being a major market for concerts. Comedian Jim Brewer, along with the DJ, will be opening the show. Concert tickets will cost between $62 and $132. General public tickets are on sale at the arena ticket office and Ticketmaster.com.
Lincoln native Sam Riggins is partnering with his wife to complete a plan that's always been on his mind, opening his own brewery. Riggins started brewing at his home over a decade ago before working as a professional brewer for Nebraska Brewing Company in Papillion. After working in Papillion for 4 years, Riggins left due to family responsibilities and started up home brewing again. Riggins said that Cosmic Eye Brewing will hopefully be brewing by July and opening to the public in August. The brewery will occupy a building that was previously a laser tag center near 70th and O Streets. Riggins said that he plans on keeping some of the laser tag decorations, including black lights and benches. The brewery will have a tap room but no kitchen. However, Riggins said that he will most likely invite food trucks to the brewery often. As far as the beers themselves, Riggins said they will include American and Indian pale ales, Belgian and French farmhouse beers, as well as a pretty extensive selection of barrel-aged beers. Riggins also added that he plans on canning most of the beers and putting them into distribution across Nebraska and other states.
Some Planned Parenthood resources in Nebraska could be getting cut with the possible defunding of Title X programs. The Nebraska unicameral is set to vote soon on the state's proposed budget that would defund Title X programs that offer abortions or refer patients to abortion clinics. The bill is backed by Governor Pete Ricketts, who has expressed on multiple occasions that Nebraska is a pro-life state. The budget would defund 42 Nebraska health clinics that utilize Title X money and has already made it past the first round of voting. According to KLKN TV, a worry is that people in search of basic health needs will not be able to get the care that they usually get at these clinics. However, Ricketts said the goal isn't to take away the health care of these 28,000 people, but it would reprioritize who gets the Title X funding in an attempt to get rid of abortion clinics in Nebraska. There are still many steps for the final budget to go through before it passes, with 2 more rounds of voting before going to Ricketts. Clayton, what's going on with sports this week?
Well, thanks, Trey. Down baseball, they had a sunny trip to Arizona where they went 4-3. The Tigers' record now goes to 10-11, just a game behind 500 on the season. After the trip, the Tigers will host Bellevue in the final non-conference game of the season. March Madness, the world saw the first ever upset of a 1 seed as UMBC, that's University of Maryland, Baltimore County, beat Virginia. They saw their fate in against K-State in the second round. Still a very impressive win for UMBC. The Sweet 16 is set with some unexpected guests and some surprise entries as 2 out of the 4 number 1 seeds have been eliminated. We saw buzzer beaters and blowouts, and the tournament should continue to be fun as the Sweet 16 moves on. The tournament will continue as the Final Four will begin on March 31st. The softball swept a doubleheader against Friends University to improve their record to 16-10. The Tigers scored 10 runs in both games, winning the first one by a score of 10-5 and the second by a score of 10-9. The Tigers won the first game handily, but rallied back in Game 2, being down 6-0. Jordan Van Roy's 3-run homer and Ashley Myers' 2-run double put Doan ahead for good at 10-7, and they held off to win the game. Softball will open up play March 20th against Concordia at home. In other news, you got to get ready for Tiger Woods in the Masters, as he has had 3 straight top 10s, as Tiger Woods is starting to look as the Tiger of old. And I know me personally, I can't stop but be glued to the TV when Tiger Woods is on the golf course. But that's all for sports. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about entertainment.
Welcome back to the Doan community. I hope spring break was amazing. Many of my friends traveled to warmer weathers and soaked in the rains. Me, however, stayed in Crete in the cold and worked almost every day. I bet your spring break was better than mine, no doubt. Dawn is busier than ever this week. Check out the weekly Wellness Wednesday, sponsored by Amy, from 10:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. Kappa Phi Zeta Sorority will be hosting a mental march this Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to share more about mental health. Additionally, Kappa Phi Zeta will be hosting a mental march movie night from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the Freeze Hall Theater. On Friday, the Guild is hosting a 24-hour gaming event in Ardened. The event will cost $5 for members and $10 for non-members of the Guild. Also on Friday, comedian Peter Lee will be stirring up laughs from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. in Perry Campus Center. With all of these events going on this week, get out there and have fun. This is Barbara with the entertainment. Thanks for watching.
A few reminders for Doane students. This week, registration opens for seniors on Wednesday and juniors Thursday and Friday. Finally, this Friday is the last day to withdraw from a course.
And a reminder to you students, the green containers will be used downstairs at OBC from now on. Please return them and keep on using them. As well as attend the World Water Day event on the 22nd, this Thursday at 5:30 in Lead. A documentary will be showing Blue Gold, World Water Wars, followed by questions and answers by 3 panelists from around Nebraska.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing it. That's all we have for DCTV tonight. Have a great week.